The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is almost certainly going to set up X-Men ties and characters for the MCU, but it's also going to bring in a lot of Captain America drama in the aftermath of Steve Rogers. Beatty here to take a closer look at that trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. A lot of you asked for this video. Here we are with it finally. This one has Sam Bucky supremacy written all over it from the jump, like it literally starts with Sam jumping and Bucky being annoyed. Bring on the couples counseling. The whole opening sequence to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's latest trailer seems to be a reference to Cap famously jumping out of a plane in comics with no parachute. We saw this from him in Captain America the Winter Soldier, and I can't help but feel like Bucky's question of "What's our plan?" is a reference to
We need a plan of attack!
I have a plan. Attack.
I don't know, the Avengers love their theatrics and it's all connected. This skyline we see is Madripoor, a location that Disney couldn't use until they bought Fox and got all the rights to X-Men movies back. Madripoor is essentially a super corrupt city that exists literally on its own island in Southeast Asia. It protects its criminals from being extradited, which will be important in a minute, and has strong ties to mutant characters, especially Wolverine, who, in comics, fought in Madripoor during World War II, interestingly enough. He teamed up with Captain America there. Will we see any of that matter here? Maybe, I don't know, still cool. WandaVision seems to already have plenty of X-Men nods and Easter eggs and references. You can find more of that on our YouTube channel. I'll talk to you all day about it. But it all might just be wishful thinking, I have to admit it, because we all, we're eager to see Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios do their thing with mutants. The villain of this show is going to be Baron Zemo. He's getting his full-on purple mask from comics. I first saw him put that mask on when this show was officially announced at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019, but I don't think that has made its way online yet, that footage, not legally anyway. He's back to try to rid the world of superheroes after failing to do so in Civil War, and he might end up on a Thunderbolt squad because he's clearly leaning into the all-too topical tactic of dividing people, and with X-Men on the horizon, the Avengers all scattered, and whatever else is going on in the MCU, he might be trying to drum up a little squad of his own to combat all those types of groups while it's an opportune time. But if it gets us Red Hulk in the MCU, I'm here for it. Also, I've seen a lot of people on social media think Baron Zemo's purple face mask is going to be a reference to Thanos for the MCU. Of course, it's not that in the comics, but that is a nice reference to a guy who hated the Avengers, so it could be cool. His little minions are Flag Smashers. They seem to be a nod to the Flag Smasher character from Marvel Comics. If they follow his comic lead, the MCU Flag Smashers will essentially be radicalized Captain America antis looking to create chaos. So we're supposed to hate them, and we will. Interesting shot of a high-ranking military uniform. This could be Don Cheadle's War Machine. Cheadle did spill that he is in this show in a recent interview, and his roadie is pretty decorated in the military. Whoa, wait a second. Who's that guy in the hat? I can't recognize. Who is that? I do know I've seen that bad disguise worn by the exact same face in Civil War, but yeah, no, that's definitely not Bucky Barnes, right? This might be a coincidence, but Cap is on Sam's left, referencing, well, you know.
Don't you say left. Come on!
But Sam seems to be kind of mourning the Captain America shield that was given to him, as he has to give it up, it looks like, in this shot, which probably means that he's covering up Steve's choice to live in the past and not just saying, well, he got old and he gave this to me. The MCU thinks Steve Rogers is dead, and he might be. Dude was really old last time we saw him. But that opening sequence in Spider-Man Far From Home put him in the same in memoriam segment as Black Widow and Iron Man. So as far as we know, everyone in the MCU thinks Steve Rogers has perished. Sam throws the shield. Bucky catches it in comics. Both of these characters have been Captain America, so there will probably be some toying around with that, even though Sam Wilson probably is going to get the shield by the end of it. The shot of Falcon's face while he's flying seems like it could be a new equivalent to like a Tony Stark shot inside of the helmet when he was talking to the audience and the other characters while flying. I'm here for every bit of that. Sharon Carter's making her way back to the MCU. We last saw her in Captain America Civil War. She's finally back, and she's totally badass, and she's not only about to bail out Bucky and Sam, but I also think she's going to be a really good source of information for them. We saw on a t-shirt that leaked that she's wanted for breaking the Sokovia Accords, so she's probably been spending plenty of time in Madripoor, probably not getting extradited, maybe moving there during the blip if she wasn't snapped and getting to know the mean streets over there, but whatever it is Bucky and Sam are looking for, she probably will be the source of answers or point them on that path. U.S. agent trots onto a football field at some sort of big rally. This guy is pretty much going to be a government prop as a new Captain America symbol, but his real name is John Walker, and he has been a hero, but he's also been a villain, and I can see both Sam wanting the shield from him and Baron Zemo wanting to use him to incite some sort of division, so he could land in like a gray area. At some point, like I said a moment ago, Sam Wilson is totally getting that Captain America shield because this shot of him with it is just awesome. And I just can't wait to see the whole Falcon Captain America suit in the MCU. The Boss Logic art has been great through the years, but we're gonna get the real thing. I don't think he throws the shield at this explosion like it's framed to. I think Baron Zemo is behind this explosion because he's just chilling at the bottom of the frame. And he's looking really too cool for that explosion to have been a surprise. A woman in the Flag Smashers, probably some high-ranking member and recurring character in the show, gets the best of Bucky Barnes.
That little girl kicked your ass.
Which might mean she is an enhanced individual and Bucky falls off the side of a truck, and you just can't help but be reminded of how Bucky fell out of a train and off of a mountain in Captain America the First Avenger, and we thought he was dead, but wasn't, and same thing here maybe? Given how his brain has been manipulated, you have to wonder if this causes some sort of PTSD for him. Of course, we end the trailer on a cute little couples counseling moment where they stare at each other, kind of like how I've been staring at this trailer for way too long since it dropped during the Super Bowl. I'm looking respectfully.
Just blink, sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
What Easter eggs and references did you catch in the new trailer for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Drop them in the comments section or send them my way on Instagram at BrandonDavisPD, and head over to Comicbook.com/Marvel for more updates. Hey, subscribe to our Phase Zero podcast, by the way. We cover all things MCU with new episodes every Friday on all major podcast platforms. I'm BD. I'll see you there.